deine Arbeit für richtig hältst. Ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pleb is back. In today's episode, Justin Trudeau's massive problem with India just keeps getting worse. Indian television is literally roasting Justin Trudeau on every single news channel, and I think I found the best clip. As well, tonight, Canada elects a new Speaker of the House and makes history as the first ever Speaker with an ethics violation. And in our last story, I have an update on the roofer that you all fell in love with in the last episode, so stick around, we're gonna have some fun. All right, this feels a little weird saying it, but I'll go ahead. Today's episode has been brought to you by Beaver Bitcoin, Canada's #1 Bitcoin exchange. Let me tell you guys something here. Justin Trudeau and the Liberals absolutely hate Bitcoin. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that it's probably good. Yes, Trudeau hates it. I want it. Now, this is not financial advice, but if you need a place to get some Bitcoin where you can pay them with Interact transfers, you can set up weekly deposits, check out Beaver Bitcoin. Thank you for sponsoring my channel. And for those who are watching my channel for the first time, smash the subscribe button because we are going to absolutely torch the libs in this episode. Welcome to tonight's report. Yes, we're going to have a fun episode tonight because I got Justin Trudeau getting trashed in India. We got the Speaker of the House having an ethics violation. We're going to have some fun, but we're going to kick off tonight's episode with a follow-up to my last video. A lot of you guys in the comments were like, Pleb, this roofer is amazing. I want to hire him. I will pay this roofer 25% more if he can come and do my roof. Well, it's good to hear these heartwarming comments from you guys on YouTube because this roofer, the best damn roofer, actually had the left come after him and try to cancel his business after he said he was going to charge libs 25% more. Well, Canada's favorite roofer had a message for the left who were trying to cancel him, and this is what he had to say. I love the title here, by the way. Oh no, the homeowner found out that I do liberal hating videos. Okay, this should be good. Let's watch it.
Hey guys, just me, Lord Big Time here today. And since I was attacked by the left socialist communist snake mob, I was under fire for bad reviews and people trash talking me online, saying that I'm an alcoholic, trying to call every client that I've ever been with or anyone I'm associated with, calling me names, calling me a drunk. And guys, I just want to let you know what that actually did for me. It gave me a plethora of work, and now the people that hire me are definitely liberal, so that's a good thing. And then you called and told them I was a bunch of drunk idiots and I'm a piece of shit, so now majority of the homeowners leave me a full case of alcoholic beverages. Well, hate to be rude. Someone gives you a drink, you drink it. Here's to the left mob. Thank you very much. Big time!
Oh, great. So the Liberals try to cancel him, and in return, he gets more business. And as a bonus, he doesn't have any more liberal clients. Now that's what I call winning. Now, this tweet, of course, received some triggered leftists quoting it here, like Legal Weed, saying, I wouldn't hire you based on the fact that it looks like you haven't showered in quite a while. Now, this post has 149 likes, but the best damn roofer had a reply under here that is an absolutely brutal ratio, saying, I wouldn't work with your ugly A, lady. Hashtag get bent. Hashtag big time. Now his reply has 1,144 likes. This is what I call a murder scene. We love the best damn roofer on this channel. I've read your guys' comments saying you want to hire this guy. You love this guy. Well, I got to give a tip of my hat to the best damn roofer for one reason and one reason only. This guy absolutely triggers the left. And for that, respect. Absolutely hilarious. In our next story, Canada has a new Speaker of the House. His name is Greg Fergus. He is making history, and it's not for the reason you think or the Liberals want to celebrate. This was the scenes yesterday in Parliament as they brought him up to his new chair. They're pulling him. They're pulling him there. A lot of people were triggered yesterday on Twitter over this clip. Very triggered over Pierre Poilievre bringing him up to the podium here. But I have an explanation for this after. This is a age-long tradition, okay? So yes, this was the scene. This was the scene. Now, some people on Twitter or X were absolutely triggered by this video clip saying, oh, look, Justin Trudeau and Pierre Poilievre are dragging you up to the chair together. It's the Uniparty. Yeah, the PPC bros just came out. Uniparty, look, they're all in it together. No, actually, thanks to Élie Canté-Nantel, was able to debunk this, that it's not a Uniparty thing. This is actually a tradition that goes back to 1377. As you may expect, that video created quite a backlash on social media, to the point where people were even like cutting up their conservative membership cards over this. Look at this tweet here saying, after today's fiasco in the House of Commons, I am officially done with the Conservative Party. Wow. They are nothing more than liberals with blue ties. That sounds like a PPC talking point. I thought Pierre Poilievre would do better than Erin O'Toole, but he's not. And he tags Pierre Poilievre in the PPC. Just look, he literally cut up his membership card. But thanks for people like Élie Canté-Nantel who understand tradition, that was quickly debunked when Élie wrote, new speakers are dragged to the chair by the Prime Minister and opposition leader. This is an ancient tradition dating back to 1377 Britain. But by all means, cut up your conservative membership cards. Quite hilarious, because usually from these PPC guys, I often hear the talking points of, we must embrace tradition. But on this one, I guess not. But the best part about this is the way that Justin Trudeau looks at the new Speaker of the House, because Justin Trudeau got called a creep online for the way he stuck out his tongue to the new Speaker. Yes, watch this. I'll translate this in French for you guys because they speak French to each other. The Honorable Prime Minister.
Honorable Prime Minister.
So he says, very honorable, and gives him a wink. Okay, watch this. We're going to slow this down. Okay, well, actually, hold on. Oh my God, he just stuck his tongue out like a lizard. Okay, let's watch this in slow motion here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the way he looks at him. This is so creepy. Real honorable. Look at him. Oh my God, it's even funnier in slow motion. Just look at the way he looks at him. Oh my God. Oh my God. He winked at him. I'm saying it. Look at this. Okay. But look, it gets even creepier. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is the first time I've seen Trudeau. What? This is the first time I've ever seen Trudeau do this. Look at this. Oh my God. Look, he looks like a lizard. Lizard Trudeau. Maybe those conspiracy bros are actually right. Maybe there are lizard people, because the way Trudeau just stuck out his tongue made him look like an absolute lizard. So yes, this is the new Speaker of the House. His name is Greg Fergus, and he's breaking glass ceilings and making history as the first ever Speaker of the House with an ethics violation.
I gotta ask you about the CRTC.
Another Liberal, another apology.
I'm very sorry.
The latest from Quebec MP Greg Fergus, found to have violated the Conflict of Interest Act.
Oh, yes.
I make it a habit of consulting
the
Ethics Commissioner on a regular basis. I regret that we didn't do that in this case. It's deeply embarrassing.
Fergus.
What a slime bag. And it's not just the ethics violation that makes this guy scummy. Do you guys actually remember this clip during the Freedom Convoy?
Every February, I normally rise to encourage parliamentarians and Canadians to celebrate Black History Month. these are not normal times. This past weekend, a small minority thought it acceptable to bring swastikas and Confederate flags to Parliament Hill. Let's not mince words. The Confederate flag is a symbol for slavery.
So yes, now do you guys understand why this guy got the job for Speaker of the House? This guy's as corrupt as it comes, and he's been lying for Justin Trudeau for a very long time. Honestly, it's just par for the course. The more corrupt you are, the more you get rewarded in the Liberal Party. In our next story, I have an update here on this Justin Trudeau India mess he has gotten Canada into ever since Justin Trudeau's embarrassing and disastrous trip to the G20. Indian television just cannot stop trashing the guy. There are now rumors that 47 diplomats are about to get expelled. Things just seem to keep escalating. Now, this clip is coming from the great Trudeau's ego account, saying, "Earlier I spoke with reporters about the diplomatic disaster I've caused with India. I did this to score cheap political points, but I didn't realize how powerful in India and influential India has become because I am an absolute moron. I still have nice hair though, right?" Let's roll the clip.
We're going through an extremely challenging time with India right now, but that's why it's so important for us to have diplomats on the ground working with the Indian government there to support Canadians and Canadian families. We're taking this extremely seriously, but we're going to continue to engage responsibly and constructively with the government of India.
Will we retaliate, and can you confirm that they have asked us to take out 40 diplomats?
We're not looking to escalate, as I've said. We are going to be doing the work that matters in continuing to have constructive relations with India through this extremely difficult time.
Yeah, okay. Now, after that clip, Indian television had a response for Justin Trudeau, and it's honestly absolutely savage. Yes, absolutely savage. They absolutely torched the guy, and it makes me appreciate India that much more. Shout out to this guy's mustache before we start the video. It's absolutely epic. I love it. Torch him!
Trudeau wants to take this private. There's no other way to describe this, because after going public 15 days ago, after publicly claiming an Indian link to the killing of Khalistani terrorist Hardeep Nijjar, after publicly standing up at the United Nations press conference and asking for India to take the issue seriously, after publicly throwing out an Indian diplomat from Canada, after publicly claiming that the allegations against India are credible, after publicly asking for India to cooperate on the issue, after publicly receiving only lukewarm token solidarity from even his closest treaty partners, after hearing his allies refuse to join cause with him in linking India to this entire affair, the Nijjar killing, after publicly facing the reality of India ordering 41 Canadian diplomats to leave the country by October the 10th, now Trudeau wants a private discussion with India. Now,
oh man, this guy's great.
This is a serious, multi-layered issue, as you know, so I don't want to, trivialize or simplify it too much. But I cannot help calling this for what it is. Over 15 days, it has dawned on Trudeau, perhaps, that his campaign against India wasn't just ill-advised, but also that he's entirely alone in it. If Trudeau wanted this face-off to be a public one, why is he suddenly insisting on private discussions? Is he cutting his losses, realizing that this entire episode has backfired badly, made him look unsteady and uncertain, and even worse, not really brought the kind of local political dividends with the Khalistani vote bank he had been hoping for? In the political jungle, nobody steps forward to help a wounded animal, and that's something that Trudeau appears to have learnt. Even the wily pro-Khalistani MP Jagmeet Singh, the true power behind the Trudeau throne, as it were, has been running a mile.
Whoa, this Indian guy actually understands Canada perfectly. He just said Jagmeet is the power behind Trudeau. That's amazing. Replay that.
Jagmeet Singh, the true power behind the Trudeau throne, as it were, has been running a mile away from the beleaguered Canadian Prime Minister, eager to insulate himself from any reflected humiliation from Justin. But after a fortnight of bad press and worse approval ratings, Trudeau has made the first robust signal that he wants to really dial things down and take this forward, well, the way countries with maturity do. Not in public, but in private discussions. The popular Canadian journalist Daniel Boardman seems to think Canada has acted smartly. He says by asking for private talks with India, Canada puts India in a position where India would look unreasonable to the international community if it declines. Now, I agree with Daniel on a lot of things, and here too I think he seems to make a reasonable supposition. But I disagree just a little bit, and I'll tell you why. India has long proven its point on Trudeau's disastrous campaign. By showing resolve and a willingness to take tough, visible calls, India has shown it has nothing to be defensive about. If anything, Trudeau's belated call for private discussions now is a resounding reminder that Canada realizes it walked into a diplomatic minefield by thinking it could point a public finger at India and expect no public pushback. But Daniel Boardman is right about one thing. With Canada now calling for these private discussions, all eyes will rest on India's next move. The ball is proverbially back in India's court. But even as India decides how it plans to take this forward, rest assured, viewer, it will be with the calmness that comes with unanimity and resolve. Like I said, India has already proven several points, not just to Trudeau, but also to the West at large. It's not every day that a foreign power triggers a bipartisan, top-down reaction from India. Badly advised for 15 days on this issue, it appears that Trudeau may have finally seen the light, finally seen sense. Engaging with a rising...
Okay, so it's a bipartisan issue. All Indians are united on hating Justin Trudeau. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Wow.
India is important to Canada, Trudeau had said just a few days ago. He realizes now that those aren't just words you toss into a speech. He has no choice now but to actually act on those words.
The best part about this video is that hating on Justin Trudeau in India is a bipartisan issue. Literally, the whole country hates him. How wild is that? 1 billion Indians hate Trudeau's guts. Hilarious. In our last story, I've been receiving all kinds of crazy footage from this Save the Kids convoy that's been going on, that's been kept super secretive. Some of the footage I'm seeing being sent to me is absolutely pretty crazy that I actually have to share it with you. Now, this footage is coming from a live broadcast where it appears that people are jumping on other people's cars and hitting windows. Yes, it's actually kind of crazy. Let's watch some of this live footage that was taken off Facebook, I believe. So there appears to be a beef here from what I'm seeing between the convoy participants. But what you're about to see next is pretty crazy. What? What is going on? Okay. That's not good. Oh my God. Damn. Things don't seem to be going very well. That is not good. And these were the views from inside this car. Damn, this is crazy. This is just unhinged. What are you doing? What are you people doing? Absolutely crazy. This is crazy people stuff. These were the views from the after the scene here.
Is that your car? They did that to your car?
That guy jumped on the hood of my car and smashed me in. I got attacked.
After you tried to run him over?
I didn't run him over. I was trying to pick up my
Here on site and you're acting like that?
You pushed
They had hands on him. I saw that.
He pushed
They had hands on him.
The police are coming, don't worry.
They had hands on him.
And he fell.
Oh, God. So, yeah, this Save the Kids convoy appears to be an absolute disaster. And to be honest, I don't support this whatsoever. All this is doing is destroying the memory of the greatest protests and the most beautiful thing I ever witnessed in my life, which was the Freedom Convoy in Ottawa. What this is just sad. So yeah, that's a wrap for today's video, but let me ask you guys a question to end off this video. What do you guys feel about this Save the Kids convoy? Like, do you guys agree with it? Do you not agree with it? I want to know in the comments down below if you guys support this. I'm really curious. As usual, guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. You know, buy a membership. That helps out too. My name is the Pleb. This was today's report. I'll see you at the next one. Peace.